guy. Hey, Marvin Gaye again. Gosh, makes me crazy. I want to go dancing. What do you think? That's something we could do and not spending gasoline, huh?
Yeah.
We just turn on the music like we danced in the kitchen the other morning.
Yeah.
Wasn't that great? And our kids are watching us and going, oh, yuck, yuck. You know?
They just walk out.
Yeah, they walk out. Anyway, so it's all about having fun, you know? It's like the point of today's show is you can either complain or create, you know? You can either sit and point out the things that need work or, you know, you can just go take them on. You can get present to the fact that you are as powerful as you choose to be. You're as stopped as you choose to be. Your relationship works based on what you choose to have it work on. You know, it's all about you are the only person that has a say in how your life turns out. I'm going to say it again. You are the only person that has a say in how your life turns out. If it's not working, either change it or ask for help to get it changed, right? Mm-hmm. So you wanted to read something?
Well, I have another quote. This is from Charles Brouwer.
Yeah.
A new idea is delicate. It can be killed by a sneer or a yawn.
Yeah.
It can be stabbed to death by a quip and worried to death by a frown on the right man's brow.
Okay. All right. Now that spoke over my head. What's a quip?
A quip, like
what's a
somebody's
quip?
saying something. They just say something.
A snide remark?
Yeah, kind of like that.
A snide remark?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
But I have another one here that's even better.
Oh, what?
Arnold Glasgow.
Glasgow. That's got to be good.
An idea not coupled with action will never get any bigger than the brain cell it occupied.
Way cool. All right. Do you have any on there that are easy for me to understand? Is there any on here from Anonymous? Anonymous didn't write in this week.
No.
God. Unbelievable.
How about this
Swedish
one?
proverb. Those who wish to sing always find a song. Duh.
Okay. How about this one by Eden Philpotts?
I'm glad
Now,
you took that. Go ahead.
The universe is full of magical things, patiently waiting for our wits to grow sharper.
Wow. Totally. Okay, now, we got a bunch of emails. Do you have any there you want to read?
Yes.
You know
I have
that
one.
we actually got a complaint last week that we don't read all the emails that come in?
Oh, well,
I told them it was your fault.
maybe next time, maybe I just have a show that has emails.
You know, you guys can send an email to Susan at claynelsonlifebalance.com and just tell her how you think the show ought to be run. You know what I mean? What do you think? Go ahead.
So, this one's from Charlie. It says, how can I help a really negative person in my life gain some perspective and see that things aren't as bad as she makes them out to be?
Okay, here's some straight talk, okay? If there's somebody that's in your life that's really negative, talking about gas prices, timing, job, not enough money, not enough fuel, not enough people, not enough boyfriends.
Just wanking and wanking
wank,
and wanking.
wank, 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 wank. You know what you ought to do? Or there's two things you can do. You can either tape what they say and give it back to them and see what they think, okay? Or you can ask them to, hey, can I shoot straight with you? And when they say yes, it's, well, I got to tell you, do you know how you speak or what you speak from most of the time? Most of the time it's negative. And I love you enough to listen to it, but you're even starting to get to me. So what I want you to do from now on is before you speak to me is go look in a mirror and speak what you're going to speak to me, to the person in the mirror, and see if you like it. You got it?
That's a good idea.
Yeah. And if you don't like it, change it. Understand? People get into not being present, and they get into ruts, and they're not even listening to what they're saying. They're just, I used to call it, excuse the language, but I used to call it puking. They're just dumping. Dump, 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 dump. You know, my life isn't working. I don't have a say. I don't have the power. Nobody cares. Let's, go eat worms, roll over, and die.
Just on automatic. In the complaint
Totally on
department.
automatic. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So what else you got? Another email.
I don't know who it's from, but
It's all
anyway,
right.
It seems to me that some people simply like to complain and are happy that way. I've gotten pretty good at tuning them out. My husband, on the other hand, allows it to crawl underneath his skin. What is the best way to shake off other people's negativity?
And it says it's from Bruce, so they're in a unique relationship, and so they, so to read this part again, it says I've gotten pretty good at tuning them out. My husband,
on the other hand, allows it to crawl underneath the skin.
Okay, so listen, when somebody's saying something to you, I don't care whether it's parents, kids, coworkers, whatever. If it's something that doesn't make a difference in your life or in someone else's life, all right, just get it as data. Bring it in, let it go out. Bring it in, let it go out. If somebody's talking to you all the time and it's always negative, either bring it up to them that you're pretty negative and I don't want to listen to it anymore, or don't be around them. You know, choose who you be around. Like I got to tell you straight up, I talk to about 11 to 14 people a day, 5 days a week. And there are some people that I won't book an appointment with more than once or twice a month because they are so incredibly negative. All right. I'm slowly turning around, but even I have a limit switch, you know?
Yeah.
And even though they're paying me as a business coach, I still don't allow people to bring me down. You know, I can do that by myself. I can bring myself down. Okay, now, before we go any further, you know, nowadays with all the negativity and everything else, I want you all to really consider buying the CD, the Getting Started series CDs I've had out for about a year. It's all about creating your purpose. It's all about how to have fear serve you, you know, like being afraid to really step out there and how to use that fear to help you step out there. And then how to commit to getting past why do I have to grow? Why can't someone else grow? Also, I want to tell you about the personal planning workshops that I do. I only do them every couple of months, and they're always full. And I've got people coming in this weekend from all over the continental United States to take part in developing a purpose statement and develop a personal plan and learning how to communicate to a level of full and complete so that they can be ready to move on to what's next. And the next conversation, part of the conversation is going to be on succession planning and how to take care of yourself and good health and how to handle changes in the world. So think about that personal planning workshop. Go to the www.claynelsonlifebalance.com and look up products and then go to workshops and go take a look at the personal planning workshop. There's also a video, Diego, that they can push, and it goes through all what the personal planning workshop is all about, right? What do you call it? It's a flash presentation, all right? So make sure your flash player is updated, okay? All right. So that means it's a good thing for you to check out. Look, nowadays with media being everywhere and information being instantaneous, and most of the information, unfortunately, is negative, you've got to really fight to stay on the surface of do right, be happy, have it all, and having a say in how your life turns out. So you have to be really selective what you choose to listen to, who you choose to listen to, and quite frankly, what you give value to. So these CDs, the Taking Care of Me series and the Building Your Future series and the Getting Started series and the free page. I've got a free page up on the website that you can go to claynelsonlifebalance.com and go to the free page. And there's tons of stuff for free that you can read and be a part of that you just take on as a morning reading. That will get you started, keep you going when the world's trying to stop you.
And they can download this.
Oh yeah, they can download it for free.
Yeah,
absolutely download it for free. There's a book that's about 20 pages long, gives you hundreds of ideas on what to do. It's really cool. So go take a look at that. Now back to I have to go on another break. Okay, I'm not going to break yet. I'm going to stand my ground and see how this works. What do you think?
She'll get you one way or the other.
So today's show is all about choosing to complain or create, and it is a choice. It's something you have to be present to. You have to really hear yourself when you speak, because most people aren't really present when they are complaining because they do it so well. Most people do it so well they don't even know they're doing it.
It's like ingrained in their cells.
Yeah, you know, It's like I can complain in the shower and nobody even hears me, but I like what I'm doing. Anyway. So it's all about having a good time in life. It's all about being able to deal with change. It's all about getting past the thought of why me? Why do I have to grow? Why can't someone else grow? And it's because, respectfully, at this time in your life, when you have the thought there isn't anybody else, you're it. It's time to grow. Even less, the station manager here has to grow every once in a while. Can you believe that?
Not less.
Yeah, less. Less the growth person. Wow, what a guy.
He's way too cool to have to grow.
Yeah. All right, now, so today's show is all about you getting really straight with yourself and really straight with what you will allow in your life and what you will not allow in your life. Now, when we get back, we're going to conclude the show with some very specific things that you can take on and be so that the world can't jump up on your neck. And no matter what the world does, you can move forward no matter what. So I dare you to get back here, okay? So you listen to Clay Nelson Life Balance Hour on KZSB AM 1290. Get on back.